Well, this made my blood boil, and I think it will yours as well. The longest serving chief of staff under Donald Trump, John Kelly, served alongside Donald Trump loyally for some time, is now exclusively confirming to CNN details of stories that had been previously reported on that are so vile about the view that Donald Trump has and words he's spoken about U.S. soldiers, individuals who lost their life in the line of service, veterans. And we're going to go through this. It really is so vile, so disgusting and disturbing, as the CNN article called it in the title. And also, separate from the enraging nature of the story itself and what Trump thinks and feels about those who give everything to the country, we have to remember this is the guy who the Republican Party is lining up behind uniformly almost. This is the guy who likely will be the nominee for president of the United States of the Republican Party that proclaimed themselves to be the pro-military, pro-the troops, pro-military members party. And this is what the leading contender for president of the United States, or at least the nomination within the GOP, has to say about those individuals. Here from CNN exclusive, John Kelly goes on the record to confirm several disturbing stories about Trump. John Kelly, the longest serving White House chief of staff for Donald Trump, offered his harshest criticism yet of the former president in an exclusive statement to CNN. Longest serving White House chief of staff, served under Donald Trump loyally, longer than anyone else in that position under his administration. Kelly set the record straight with on-the-record confirmation of a number of damning stories about statements Trump made behind closed doors attacking U.S. service members and veterans, listing a number of objectionable, to say the least, comments Kelly witnessed Trump make firsthand. Quote, "What can I add that has not already been said?" Kelly said when asked if he wanted to weigh in on his foreign boss in light of recent comments made by other former Trump officials. "A person that thinks those who defend their country in uniform or are shot down or seriously wounded in combat or spend years being tortured as POWs are all, quote, suckers because, quote, there is nothing in it for them." That's what Kelly is alleging Trump to have said. A person that did not want to be seen in the presence of military amputees because it doesn't look good for me. A person who demonstrated open contempt for a Gold Star family, for all Gold Star families on TV during the 2016 campaign, and rants that our most precious heroes who gave their lives in America's defense are, quote, losers, and wouldn't visit their graves in France. A person who is not truthful regarding his position on the protection of unborn life, on women, on minorities, on evangelical Christians, on Jews, on working men and women. A person that has no idea what America stands for and has no idea what America is all about. A person who cavalierly suggests that a selfless warrior who has served his country for 40 years, is talking about Mark Milley, in peacetime and war should lose his life for treason, in expectation that someone will take action. A person who admires autocrats and murders dictators. A person that has nothing but contempt for our democratic institutions, our Constitution, and the rule of law. Served under Donald Trump. Right next to him. Witnessed all these moments, key moments. And this is what he has to say. "There is nothing more that can be said. God help us," Kelly concluded. And the Republican Party and all these individuals will think Mark Milley also served under Donald Trump, lifelong respected military leader, gave his life to serving the country. Whenever he warns of the threat of Donald Trump, at least as being reported privately, that he'll lock up his political opponents, that he'll go full authoritarian in that attempt. Nah, Mark Milley's woke, rhino. He just is part of a plot to take down Trump. Or here John Kelly, or Bill Barr, or Mark Esper, or whoever you want to point at, all these people who worked loyally under Donald Trump, saw things that were so horrifying, so disturbing, so vile, that they have to speak out about it. And all these people who support Trump will choose his word over all these individuals who previously Trump had all this praise for. And it references in this article that Previously, it had been reported that Trump said, "Why should I go to that cemetery? It's filled with losers. And Marines who were killed were suckers for getting killed." Kelly said, "Those are the heroes. In our society, there's only one group of people who are more heroic than they are, and they are buried over in Arlington." "I don't want them," Trump said. "It doesn't look good for me. Look, I don't want any wounded guys in the parade." Another quote here. Just so, I can't think of new words, honestly. Vile. The lowest character. And that is something everyone should be able to observe. Is it really more likely all these people who serve with Trump are lying and Trump's the truth teller? Or the guy who has the interest in lying because it protects his reputation and his political interests? Maybe he's the one lying. But no. And all these stories we've received about him will get ignored, or I guess people don't actually care about the principles they purported to have, and they'll stay in line with Trump. It is really stunning and disheartening. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show and get a bonus show on the weekends, you can do so by going to lukebeasleyshow.com/membership. That's lukebeasleyshow.com/membership, and there's a link in the description.